Good morning, Kentuckiana. Thank you so much for waking up with us on this Saturday morning. I'm Gabriel Gonzalez. We are glad you're here. Well, my partner in crime, also known as Reed Yaden, also known as Reed on the Road, is live this morning at Male High School, getting in the holiday spirit. Reed, good morning to you, sir.
Hey, good morning, Gabe. Good morning, everybody. We're glad you're with us. We are on the road at Male High School, powered by Thornton's, as always. Male High School on Preston Highway, easy to find. 28th Annual Winter Wonderland Craft Show here at Male. It is a big one this year. Over 200 vendors, True Crafts. She curates the show very, very strictly. Everything here is handmade. It's not something that's just decorated and calling it a craft. Nothing wrong with that, but at this show, that's been the hallmark of the show, and it's why it's so successful. We are crawling with people out here. Today's going to work out to be pretty good for you. The rain is gone finally after 5 days worth. There are clouds and rain and drizzle. Let's go to Max 1 right now, take a look at what's going on outside, and temperatures not bad, pretty comfortable at Ali International and at Bowman. We even it up now. 50 degrees at both locations. Check some temperatures around the viewing area at the present time, and it's not a bad morning out there. We are getting rid of the clouds gradually. It looks like the ceiling is improving. It's like 50 degrees, kind of the benchmark right now. 49 out at Lanesville. A little wider view there of what's going on. 46 up at Bedford, and 55 down at Campbellsville. So turning out to be a really nice day, or it's going to be a nice day. Pleasant morning, a lot more than we have had. I can't tell. It looked to me like during the break we were out and we might be getting a little filtered sunshine. 57 the high today. Tomorrow's high 60 degrees. The big news is increasing amounts of sunshine. May deal with a little fog tomorrow morning. Let me jump out of the way here because I want to show you the merchandise and tell you something. These merchants have been here a long time. These are wind chimes, all made out of bourbon bottles. And then, of course, there's the unique display she does with various bourbon bottles. If you want one of the state bourbon, your favorite bourbon listed there, like Jeff or Creed, if you want that, you can get it. You have to order it, though, and she'll get it to you. The big news is they're going to be cutting back after this show, so all the prices are reduced. I'm going to spend more time doing other things, but the business goes on, be an online business. Okay, Gabe, we're going to put you to work now. Bring us up to date on the stories we're working with on this Saturday morning.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Reed. Now to a major political figure who's set to leave office next year. Republican Marjorie Taylor Greene announced on social media she is not returning to Congress next year. In a video, she talked about her relationship and decision to step away from her congressional seat.
Standing up for American women who were raped at 14 years old, trafficked and used by rich, powerful men should not result in me being called a traitor and threatened by the President of the United States, whom I fought for.
Her support of President Donald Trump has helped her soar to the top of the political realm. She also said she would not endure a hateful primary led by Trump, who has previously said he could support a primary challenger to Greene for her House seat. And we have new reaction this morning from the president. ABC News correspondent Rachel Scott spoke with President Trump on the phone yesterday. Scott posting on X, the president said, quote, "I think it's great news for the country. It's great," end quote. Meanwhile, Kentucky GOP Representative Thomas Massie, who worked with Greene to release the Epstein files, released a statement saying, quote, "She embodies what a true representative should be. Everyone should read her statement. There's more honesty expressed in these 4 pages than most politicians will speak in a lifetime," end quote. Greene is set to leave office January 5th. To local news, in the last 24 hours, we learned JCPS leaders are considering moving dismissal times in schools. On Friday, Superintendent Dr. Brian Yearwood said he wants to move up both start and dismissal times by 20 minutes. Now, this comes after another proposal that could close and sell some JCPS schools to help their budget deficit. WHAS 11's Jose Alonso and photojournalist Gabriel DeGeorge talked to a JCPS parent about his students' future.
Don't play with this school. Leave these kids alone. The drive-through student pickup line at this West Louisville school could soon be no more.
Some kids going home crying with the moms and parents out in the car ride line crying and stuff. Yeah, it's hard.
Michael D. Thomas Sr., a father of 2 students in this photo who attend Martin Luther King Jr. Elementary School, is disappointed to hear how JCPS plans to curb their $188 million budget deficit.
Our district submitted a proposal to the Jefferson County Board of Education to consolidate, close, and relocate some of our schools.
JCPS recommends consolidating King Elementary in the Shawnee neighborhood to Maupin Elementary in the Parkland neighborhood. The school district says it has a more cost-effective facility and has a lower cost per student. JCPS says King Elementary is at 70% capacity and the average cost per student is more than $10,000 above average.
At the same time, Maupin Elementary is at 53% enrollment.
Other family members in line to pick up their student at King Elementary didn't know about the proposed changes, but it made them concerned.
I think it impacts a lot of people that come here, especially like the kids that can't afford to go to a different school other than this one.
Since 1969, this campus has been a garden of dreams for Louisvillians like Thomas Sr.
We're not playing with y'all. We don't want y'all to close this school down because of your so-called money situation. This school deserves better.
The passion of this elementary school plans to make their voice heard in upcoming forums. In West Louisville, Jose Alonso, WHAS 11 on your side.
And now to the schools that are being closed and sold. WHAS spoke with Louisville commercial real estate broker Tommy Clark. He said he's already had calls from buyers interested in Zachary Taylor Elementary, but there's a catch. The property right now is zoned for residential, which means there would need to be a zoning change to make it commercial. Clark says if Zachary Taylor sold today for a residential development, it could sell for over $4.2 million. If it's sold as commercial, Clark said it could go for well over $5 million. Another broker told our education expert, Sam Corbett, a much higher number.
That piece of dirt that Zachary Taylor sits on, which is a little more than 11 acres, is potentially worth $10 to $11 million, just the land.
Okay.
So the question is, did that factor into the decision to close Zachary Taylor? Yes, it's an older building, their attendance is down, but they're also sitting on a pretty big asset that they could sell.
Now there are forums, 3 forums for the public to share their concerns, and you can find out when and where those are on our website, WHAS11.com. Well, in more local news now, a man is dead after being shot in the face inside of his home, and police believe they caught the person who did it. It happened at a home on Cedar Street and South 27th Street in the Russell neighborhood just after 8 o'clock last night. When officers got there, they found a man shot. He died at the scene. LMPD said everyone is accounted for.